What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF Network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. Hold on. Alexa, turn down the room lights to 10%.
Okay.
Fucking light blinding my eyes, man. Anyway. All right, people. Hope everybody had a blessed day, man. Let's get into it, man. Listen, this is why Democrats lose. This is literally why Democrats lose. They listen. The problem is, like we're not really gonna see real big change into a lot of these. And it's no. And listen, I don't wish death on people and shit like that, but at least into the elderly, kind of move on, right? They always gotta fuck shit. Listen, corporate Democrats is fucking this shit up. They're fucking it up. And it's like, we're trying to do some shit. And the corporate Democrats come in with this same old bullshit. We gotta reach across the aisle. We ain't the only ones hurting, other people hurting. Listen, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Let's get some power, fix some things to help them. Even if they can't see it. Listen, it's almost like if you do something for your child, right? And you trying to do the right thing for them, and they just can't see it. They can't see that you trying to help them, right? Like you're doing good, and they just can't see the shit. You get what I mean? So it's like, just you do it anyway, though, right? It's just that's not like how I feel about corporate Democrats. Like, who gives a fuck about the right at this point right now? They're losers. They fucked the country up. The country is fucked up. We're in a bad position at this point. And I don't really care about how they feel. I just don't. Like honestly, like you want to continue to not continue for shit, the prices to be high, then go vote for Trump. Like, seriously, go vote for Republicans. Who the fuck gives a fuck at this point? But let's get into this shit. Like, this is what, and it's bad because a lot of elderly people watch mainstream media. And they get the wrong idea every time they hear this stupid shit. But anyway, let's move on.
Days until the midterms, voters are extremely pessimistic about the way things are going. And there's a real appetite for change in Washington. According to a new CNN poll released this morning, Democrats lead Republicans in the generic ballot by 8 points among registered voters. And among those who say that they're extremely motivated to vote, Democrats have a significant advantage. Now, overall, more Americans say the country...
Now, and hold on, and let me just say this too. I understand, like, in certain type of... let me get some lotion. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some lotion. God damn, I'm dry. Give me a second. I feel dry as a motherfucker. Anyway, weak ass lotion. I gotta get some better lotion. Trash. But anyway, what was I saying? Listen, I get that, like, when people are running in certain parts of the country and shit like that, and corporate Dems is probably the best fit for certain places in certain areas of the country, right? I get that, right? But when everybody's get to the Senate and shit, or get to Congress, Like, y'all gotta come together. All this shit of playing these socialist, I mean, not socialist, but playing these little corporate Democrat games and shit that you're trying to reach across the aisle and all that bullshit. Yes, sometimes you're gonna sometimes you're gonna have to play with the other side. I mean, play with the other side. Deal with the other side to pass certain bills. I get that shit. But stop shitting on the progressives. Like you're not listen, in about 10 to 15 years from now, maybe 20, right? Because we gotta go through cycles, right? Listen, the corporate Democrats, you're going to be irrelevant. You're gonna be dinosaurs. Nobody is going to continue to keep wanting to lose with y'all bullshit. Listen, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. If the corporate Democrats wasn't so fucking corrupt, like the Republicans would never win they wouldn't win. They probably would win, in rural states and shit like that. You get what I mean? But they wouldn't win the presidency and wouldn't have control of Congress and shit like that in the Senate and the House. They wouldn't have it. But the corporate Democrats, it's like they intentionally be losing. And they doing this shit all over again, playing these stupid ass games. Let's move on.
Often worse off if Democrats were to take control of Congress in November. 29% say it wouldn't make a difference at all. By a 10-point margin, Americans are now saying that Democrats.
Now, people, I said this before. These polls, I would say, in a normal time, these polls are not relevant. Like, they're not. You wouldn't take it this serious. But the times that we are in, and how big social media is, you take these polls seriously, right? You're supposed to. I would think people should take it seriously, right? It's about 80% you take this shit seriously, right? The other 20, no, right? It's iffy. Polls is iffy, and then, like I said, you know what I mean. But the times that we in, if this was normal times, I would say them polls is probably switched. It's probably you take the polls serious 20%, and the other 80% you don't take serious, right? But we in different times. The times is different now, so you got to take these polls serious. But let's get it in.
Party of change. That's a shift from where we were last spring when the GOP had a 7-point advantage on that metric. Joining us now in our fifth seat is Evan Barker. She's the author of a new book, Nothing Left.
And first of all, it should be the Republicans should be worse than what these polls are saying, because last time I guess the last time they did the polls or something like that, the month you talking about. Listen, we wasn't at war. Gas prices wasn't high. You know what I mean? Food was kind of going down, but it really wasn't. And I told people, shit ain't gonna go down like y'all think it is. Shit gonna stay high, exactly where it is. Because these elites are fucking gutting the American economy. Because they see this shit get ready to crash. That's why I said, if the Democrats do not get in there and do what the fuck they supposed to, the economy is going to crash in the next 2 years. They're going to drain, Trump is going to, and these fucking elites is going to drain the fucking economy. These motherfuckers asking for trillions of dollars for this war that they say we got the best army in the world, but you need trillions of dollars and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We spent all that money on this war. We could have took this shit and helped Medicare out. But people are losing their health care and shit because we giving money. They're transferring out that money to the fucking war. At least parts of it. Let's move on.
Of a Democratic operative. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this poll, it actually it's two things. One, it reflects where the president is, which is in a historically bad position, but it also reflects where we typically are in a kind of an off presidential year. And the question for Democrats is, are they going to be able to maintain this kind of advantage going into the fall?
I think it is a reflection of where we're at, especially with regards to the economy. To be honest, I think the Republicans are kind of making the same mistake right now that I saw the Kamala Harris campaign make in 2024, where they kind of ignored the economic pain that so many Americans are feeling right now.
First of all, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, Listen, I'm not a Democrat, and I'm telling y'all, a lot of that shit just came from Republicans messaging, right, and pushing that agenda. But the other part was some Democrats and independents was acting like shit wasn't getting better. And listen, let me explain something to y'all. You supposed to hurt for a little bit coming off a bad economy. The economy of the magnitude of our economy, how big it is, the economy don't get better just like that if it's fucked up. You're talking trillions of dollars here. We're not talking about little ass $100,000 or a couple of millions. We're talking about not even a little couple of billions. We're talking about trillions. So the economy, listen. I told people this. You had to listen. How can I put this? Because I want to make it simple, so people can comprehend what the fuck I'm saying, right? The strategy to fix an economy is how Barack Obama did it. What all Democrats usually do. Clinton did it. Barack did it. You notice every time a Republican gets in office and they're running the country or they're running the Congress, they fuck the economy up. And then a Democrat got to come in there, Joe Biden, his administration, come in, try to fix this shit. In the 4 years, of course it ain't going to look all that good. You had Trump fucking it, them 4 years of Trump fucking it up, and then throw on top of that with COVID. Come on, man. The economy would have been fine if Trump dumbass wouldn't have been playing around with COVID. He did that shit. Every time Republicans get in office, they fuck shit up. Now Trump back in. Look at the economy now. It's fucked up. It didn't even take them that long. We ain't even in the second year yet. I mean, I'm sorry, we ain't at the end of we halfway in the second year of his second term. He already fucked it up. So listen, this time, if Joe Biden was still in office and Democrats were still in power, we'd have been seeing the economy get better. But Trump comes in, Republicans come in, they fuck shit up with their dumbass policies. Or we're going to give the rich all the money and it's going to trickle down. And it never happens. This shit ain't complicated. We just got, listen, I don't like to say this, but it's real and it's the truth. We got a lot of dumb ass people in this country that are not politically savvy. They really do not know how the country works. I'm just being real. Because it's impossible that the people that voted for Trump, or some of the people that didn't want to vote for Democrats, because they're talking about they both bad. Like, no. And then look where we are. Fucked up. Country is in. Let's move on, man. Listen, man. Listen, you know, like, I don't think I'm the most educated person in the world, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I educate myself in this shit. I know how bills work. I read bills that they trying to pass. I'm really into this shit. So for people to be like, oh, you know, the economy was still kind of bad under Biden. Of course it was. We're coming off of fucking COVID. And Trump mismanaged COVID. On purpose. Because he's a fucking idiot. And all the Republicans did. Fuck out of here. To be talking about, oh, they kept us in the house a little longer than they supposed to, kids out of school. Because of Republicans. Because they want to have conspiracy theories and shit about COVID. Oh, the shot don't work. The social distance masks don't work. You got the doctor up there, Fauci telling you this, and then Trump, the president, sitting there telling you, oh no, we're going to use disinfect. We're going to think about doing that. What? Dr. Fauci saying one thing, Trump saying the opposite. So of course stupid people going to be confused. I wasn't. Because I wasn't listening to Trump's stupid ass. I was listening to Dr. Fauci. His name is Doctor. Trump's name is Trump. Who the fuck listens to Trump? About science. About medical. Let's move on, man. Listen, I ain't got time. People stuck on stupid.
Kind of making the same mistake right now that I saw the Kamala Harris campaign make in 2024, where they kind of ignored the economic pain that so many Americans are feeling.
No, they did. It's a lie.
And, you know, things haven't improved a whole lot. And I will say, you know, I come from America's heartland. I come from the middle.
And first of all, like I said, it wasn't that people was not listening. I mean, that Vice President Harris and them wasn't listening. They understood that this shit is going to take, what they should have did was tell the truth. And one thing I didn't like that Dems wasn't saying, they wasn't getting out saying how shit was getting better. They wasn't talking about it enough. They kept being on defense of fucking what you call it? Fucking these culture war bullshit with the Republicans. They got caught up in that bullshit. Man, fuck that shit. Yeah, they hate gay people. We don't give a fuck. We like gay people. Let's move on. What gay people do to you? Like, I wouldn't have been sitting there spending time on that bullshit. It's like even now, like, I don't even give a fuck that, like, you don't really hear me talking about they getting rid of the Civil Rights Act, all this. I don't care, bro. I knew they was going to try to do this shit. They not going to get me in these dumbass culture wars. We know they racist. We ain't going to sit here and pretend, if you got common fucking sense, we're not going to sit here and pretend that this country is not racist now. We got so much better, we ain't racist. Like, get the fuck out of here. The Supreme Court just told you that ain't true. Yeah, you can racially profile Mexicans. That's racism. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It happened to black people all the time, so it don't shock us. But I'm not sitting there getting caught up in stupid ass culture wars with stupid racist people. For what? Listen, soon you say some racist shit to me, hey, you can go about your business. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm not sitting there having conversations with stupid people. I'm not going to justify, I'm not going to sit there and explain racism to you. If you don't understand that you're saying some bigoted racist shit, I don't got time to explain that to you. You motherfuckers are too grown. Damn. I said we was talking to children, young folks, young kids. We talking to grown-ass adults. I ain't got time for that shit. That's what Democrats get caught in stupid culture wars with Republicans. I don't give a fuck they calling me a socialist. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad to be one. At least I ain't no racist. I tell you that shit. Oh, I want free health care for everybody. That's a bad thing. They're talking about, defunding some shit. Or abolish. Some shit may need to be abolished. First of all, let's just be very honest about this. When it comes to law enforcement and shit, yes, it needs to be defunded. But we know goddamn well that law enforcement, regardless if it's state or federal level, nobody in their right mind is going to abolish that shit. Law enforcement, like, just stop. I don't give a fuck what a candidate say. A candidate promised a lot of shit, don't they? Do they get everything done? No. It doesn't mean that they ain't try, but they don't get it done. So I wouldn't take this so-called a socialist candidate of saying, hey, we want to abolish this law enforcement and all this other shit. Like, come on, stop. I don't give a fuck. That ain't gonna stop me from voting for them because they want to give free health care to everybody, even to racist people. That's what I would say to these motherfuckers. They even want to give free health care to your racist ass. I'm good with that too. So let's move on. Nobody gives a fuck about these people like that.
Where we're at, especially with regards to the economy. To be honest, I think the Republicans are kind of making the same mistake right now that I saw the Kamala Harris campaign make in 2024, where they kind of ignored the economic pain that so many Americans are feeling right now. Things haven't improved a whole lot. And I will say, I come from America's heartland. I come from the middle of the country, from Kansas City. And I have tons of people in my family and friends that were lifelong Democrats and then switched when Donald Trump came along. And
I mean they racist. Your family is racist. Sorry to tell you, man. Listen, these type of people, even if they Democrats, they're like, we know Democrats, some Democrats are racist. Like we're not gonna play this stupid game. So your family, whoever, they were Democrats and they switched over to vote for Trump, racist ass. For what? Can't tell me the economy, because the Democrats left him with a good economy. It wasn't like the economy was going to be fucked up under Hillary Clinton. We know that because she was going to do what Barack was doing and probably a little more. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? No, ma'am, your family is racist. Shout out to my brother Game in the building. What up, gang? Fuck out of here, man. These people, listen, I told you I couldn't be on these panels. Because I'll be cussing these people the fuck out. Like, who you think you fooling? I don't give a damn about your... So they racist. What that mean to me? Fuck out of here.
Many of them are telling me right now that they're disappointed, actually, in the direction of the country. But at the same time, they are...
How are they disappointed? How? They voted for this. And then she say, on the other hand, now listen to this dumbass shit she just said. Because she laughing and giggling like this shit is funny. And this is why I couldn't play with these people. Now they laughing and she get laughing and get. And on the other hand...
came along. And many of them are telling me right now that they're disappointed, actually, in the direction of the country. But at the same time, they are not necessarily liking Democrats. And so I would say that Democrats, like, this is obviously a good sign for them, but I wouldn't.
Why? They ain't liking Democrats. Listen. You know how asinine this is, right? The Democrats ain't even in power. How the fuck are you mad at Democrats? You're focused. Listen, when people was mad at Biden, Republican people, yeah, I mean, you take some of that shit like it's bullshit, but some of it you take it serious. Because we know this was a bias. You know, they don't like Democrats. I mean, I get it. But come on, bro. Joe Biden was running shit. I get it. It's his fault. Whoever's in office, whoever running shit, Democrats, yes, it's their fault. How the fuck you mad at Democrats? Trump is running shit. MAGA is running shit. You mad at these people? How the fuck you voted for Trump? You mad at him, but you still mad at Democrats? How? Like, yo, we living in a fucked up time where, like that explanations, they're not even explaining, but their assumptions or whatever they saying doesn't make any fucking sense. The Democrats ain't in no power, but you still mad at them. For what? What do you want them to do? And then she didn't even explain why they was mad at Trump or why they was mad at Democrats. Like, what the fuck are we? Not mine. But like I said, she's a corporate Democrat strategist. So that should tell you all you need to know. Talking about I come from the middle of the country. What's St. Louis and Kansas City? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? There's a lot of stupid ass people in Kansas City. Fuck are we talking about? Man, and you may be one of them. Hey, y'all ain't got time to play with these people, man. Let's move on.
Get too optimistic because there's still some fundamental things that they need to address.
Don't ever get optimistic about Democrats.
And then she said there's some fundamental things. What? You ain't explaining none of that. You just said some fundamental shit. What is it? You're supposed to be a Democrat strategist. And you saying it's some fundamental shit. What's the fundamental shit? What are you talking about? They need to work on what? At this point, what the fuck do Democrats got to work on? At this point, listen, I'm going to say it once again, like I said in 2024, 2026 midterm. Listen, nigga, you got a choice. You see who Trump is, see what he doing, and the Republicans, MAGA doing. You cool with that? If you are, go vote for that. If not, vote for a fucking Democrat. But do not stay your ass home and not vote. And do not give independent votes. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not even a Democrat, and I'm saying that. Nobody got time to be playing around with people. And then needs to be the same people come out after the election get fucked up and MAGA win, they all crying. It's, oh God, y'all Trump win on it because of you. People like y'all want to sit there and try to play mind games with fucking voters. Even when it comes to the voters, like, stop. Shit is simple. It's not complicated. Fuck out of here. Like, nobody gives a fuck about no goddamn Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries. Fuck them. These motherfuckers are dinosaurs at this point. That bullshit they doing with we trying to reach out, but man, that shit is over. You rocking over here, you rocking over there. Because if you're rocking over there, we ain't rocking with you. This is how I gotta be at this point. And you know the crazy shit about it? least Trump and the MAGA people that's in that cult, at least they stand on business with that shit. You gotta give Trump and them props for that. These motherfucking weak ass corporate ass Democrats, we gotta reach across the aisle. We trying to reach MAGA. No. They gone, nigga. They ain't gonna vote for y'all anyway. I'm not saying you don't gotta go in MAGA areas and present your shit. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying don't act like I mean, I'm not saying don't waste your time because you're running for some shit, but I'm just saying just give it to them real. Sitting there acting like it's complicated to speak to these goddamn racists and bigots. It's not complicated. Fuck out of here, bro. Listen, they be trying to make politics complicated. Like, far as like how they speak to people. Like, be real. It's not complicated. You know why Trump he got a cult base like he got? Because he just be speaking from the fucking gut. It fucked have it come off. He just be real. That's truly how he feel. And that's why you see them MAGA people fuck with him like that. Democrats want to play phony. Nah, man, fuck out of here. All right? Fuck MAGA. I stand on business with that.
Yeah, we are notorious. We are notorious about ripping defeat out of the jaws of victory. Look, there are a couple of things that you hit the nail on the head about. Like, the first is Donald Trump is notoriously weak on across the board. The economy hasn't gotten any better. There's notorious blunders you can point at, like Iran. People don't know why we're still there. Today, we just saw the expansion of the war in Egypt. You see these headlines every single day. We're talking about anti-weaponization. We're talking about infighting. But at the end of the day, my criticism to my own party is that we have not developed a clear enough message answering one question, which is, what are you going to do tangibly for the American people if we give you the reins of power? I have not heard a king.
Now, listen, I actually agree with him on that because I said the same shit. That is part of the Democrats' fault. Listen, I'll tell you what they say they're going to do. We're going to reach across the aisle and try to bring the country back together. Listen, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know how you do that? Say, look, these are the policies that we're going to push. This is what we're going to do. And we understand that some people on the right or in the middle ain't going to like these policies, but I promise you, these will help you. That is my promise to you, regardless if you vote for me or not. Like, just be honest. But listen, the reason about his son saying what he's saying, he's not wrong about it because they don't have a message. And he's talking to the corporate Democrats. He's not talking to the progressives. The progressives tell you what they're going to do and what they want to do, what their policies and what they're going to do if they get in office. They're telling you. It's the corporate Democrats. And don't get this shit twisted. The corporate Democrats run the party. So that's who he's talking to. He's not talking to the fucking so-called socialist Democrats or whatever. He's not talking to them because they tell you what they're going to do. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If the progressive side was as powerful as it should be, the Democrats would be in trouble, and liberals. I'm sorry, and conservatives. They'll be in trouble. But they got to. It ain't enough money. They ain't got enough of the corporate behind them and shit like that because the progressives go after the corporate. So the corporate really kind of don't really want to fuck They don't want to fuck with the motherfucking progressives. That's why Democrats and conservatives always get the money. This is what it is. But let's move on.
Please answer that question, and it drives me nuts. We can no longer simply say that we are not the party of Donald Trump. Because you know why? People apparently don't give a damn, right? They just don't care. They want to make sure that they can afford their grocery and utility bills.
And listen, and you gotta understand, Mondani don't fuck with Trump really like that. Trump don't fuck with Mondani. It's a mutual respect there. Mondani understands. Hey, nigga, I gotta reach across. I gotta go fuck with McGahee there. But a lot of shit, fuck Trump. He be standing on business. And he don't have to deal with Trump. He's a mayor in a country. He still got to deal with Trump in a way, but he doesn't have to do, he's not in the Senate and all that shit. So he ain't got to kiss the ring, kiss ass to the corporates. He the mayor. This nigga is popular like that. Mondani is the most popular Democrat, politician in the country. Literally. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Listen. It won't shock me. It won't shock me. If AOC, because Mondani, sooner or later, in a couple of years, he's going to run for governor. And it wouldn't shock me that AOC, if she don't win the Senate seat, it wouldn't shock me if her ass runs for mayor. Or knowing her, she might run for governor. Either way. Just telling y'all. This whole corporate Democrat bullshit is getting old, bro. People are not care about this shit. Like y'all motherfuckers, y'all ain't know. That's why people say they ain't no different than the Republicans. Because of shit like this. And it gets worse. They ain't even get totally crazy on fucking so-called Democrat socialists, the AOCs of the world of mine down. Like, yo, y'all be shitting on them and like y'all ain't doing nothing. About his he just said. That's what I get frustrated about my party. They don't tell you what they do. That should let you know why you shitting on the Democrat socialists, the progressives. At least they got something. You ain't got to agree with all of it. But goddamn. But these people live in a bubble. They live in a bubble. They don't live real life. These people been in that Washington, D.C. corporate bubble, and they don't get it. Let's move on.
But what's really annoying me lately with the Dems and the left is lately this constant going at each other. A lot of the establishment Dems you're going to see here, it's going to go on full force. They have such a disdain for those left of them. It's like, how do you not see you agree on most? I see those left of me and right of me as allies. As long as you don't call yourself a Republican, I can work with you.
No, see, listen, I agree with him, but I disagree. Listen, they argue like that because of corporate Democrats. Yeah, they probably agree on a lot more shit than they disagree. But every chance the corporate Dems get, they shit on the left and ostracize them and say, see, look, we agreeing with y'all. Conservatives and MAGA, come fuck with us. They still trying to reach out to conservatives. That's the problem. The conservatives voters are not going to fuck with Democrats. Just reality tells you that. They're still living in this weird ass fantasy land. ally is progressive left, not conservative. They're not going to vote for you. Don't matter how conservative policies you try to push. You still believe in gay people. They hate gay people. They won't vote for you just because of that. And then now that they can be blatantly racist, shit, let you push DEI or you pushing black shit. Oh, you are disgusting to conservatives. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Let's move on.
This way, I just think it's such a bad strategy. And there are those on the left, right, especially on YouTube, that I think go too far with their attacks on Dems as well. It's like neither side can give an inch.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too, because like I'll be seeing shit from these white progressives. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's not even a progressive thing. You see it from white liberal corporate Democrats does some shit to like especially black people. Like, motherfucker, we y'all anchor. We the reason that y'all all that shit even rock the way it does. Even when it comes to progressives and socialist left, right? They like to say. Listen, you need black people. It's not enough of y'all. Y'all don't push the needle. Black people, black Americans push that needle. And you can, and listen, and this goes to the progressive left, the socialist left, and the corporate Democrats. Like, that's why y'all see black people kind of like, a lot of us in the black community, we like, man, all right, man. The fuck out of here, bro. Like, y'all on your own. We'll show up to vote, but, you know, other than that, we ain't really getting out there saying too much. If y'all notice, I don't even do many shows too much like that no more because of that, nigga. I'm fatigued from this shit. They take us for granted. And we tried to warn them, but it's not even a lot of shit that we predict that was going to happen. They don't listen to us. And so we like, all right, cool. Y'all don't want to listen to us? Keep making the same mistakes. You even see the corporate Democrats trying to even side with MAGA people to stop DEI. And you like, yo, what the fuck? And that turns on black voters. I'm just telling you. Listen, bro. Democrats, I don't know. Corporate Democrats, I don't know what the fuck y'all on. But y'all not reading the room. But it is what it is. Let them continue to do what they do. And listen, this shit goes to the progressive left too. You motherfuckers gonna stop acting like black people owe y'all something. You're doing the same shit that the corporate left does. And we're gonna get more into that. But you know, John Crockett don't owe you shit, don't owe y'all shit. This sister don't owe you a motherfucking thing. So I'm disrespecting her. Because you disrespect her, you're disrespecting a lot of black people. And I don't know why the fuck y'all keep lying or making up shit. She don't owe y'all shit. Let's move on.
How do you not see you agree on most? I see those left of me and right of me as allies. As long as you don't call yourself a Republican, I can work with you. Am I crazy for seeing it this way? I just think it's such a bad strategy. And there are those on the left, right, especially on YouTube, that I think go too far with their attacks on Dems as well. It's like neither side can give an inch and meet somewhere in the middle. We need each other, guys, to win.
Because you have, even on the progressive left, it's white people running that shit on both sides, even the corporate shit. And that's why it happens like that. I told y'all, listen, the one thing that you have to understand about black people, even if it's the corporate or the progressives, we're more unified at this point right now than any other time. So you gotta watch what you say. You listen, you can say, oh, you don't want to tiptoe around us. Well, don't come for asking us for help. If that's the case. Like, seriously, we got our demands, nigga. Listen, y'all cannot keep doing this. This ain't about everybody. Listen, for a lot of black Americans, our black people come first. I'm sorry. And let me just be very, very honest about this shit. A lot of black people are not political like that. We're not political. And then, like, even a lot of us that are political, we understand that, nigga, we side with our people. Our people come first. And we gotta get something out the deal. We're taught to, we just going along with some shit. Y'all want to use us some shit and we ain't getting nothing out of it. We done did this shit, the Kumbaya shit, the Civil Rights Act. All that shit was to help everybody. Yeah, it helped black people, but it helped a lot of y'all. And then y'all turned around and spit it in our face, some of y'all own people, for the shit that helped y'all. So, nah. We good. Like I said, you ain't gonna keep shitting on our people. You're not doing that. We not allowing that shit no more. We're not allowing that. That's why you seen the dude down in Texas that wanted to beat Crawford. He went to all black shit because he understood. Like, nigga, you ain't getting this black vote. This ain't got nothing to do with Jasmine Crockett, nigga. Listen, we love Jasmine. She want us. But, nigga, you gotta prove to us. And shout out to them black Texans down there. Fuck out of here, nigga. No, you gotta come. You gotta earn our shit. We ain't just going to go along this. You know what I mean? Show that you give a fuck at least. And I always feel it take y'all long enough. Should have been in the black community. Soon she lost, you should have came straight to the black community. Let me go holler at the black community. No, they don't do that. They wait till the last minute to come try to fuck with us. And that shit is insulting at this point. Move on, bro.
As long as you don't call yourself a Republican, I can work with you. Am I crazy for seeing it this way? I just think it's such a bad strategy. And there are those on the left, right, especially on YouTube, that I think go too far with their attacks on Dems as well. It's like neither side can give an inch and meet somewhere in the middle. We need each other, guys, to win. Like, that's why I really hate these labels. Are you a Democrat? Are you a socialist? Are you a Democratic socialist? Are you a socialist Democrat? Like, F off already. How about, are you a prick? Like, leave me alone with this nonsense.
Listen, I'm with him on that. That's why I do not label myself as a Democrat or Republican. I'm not even an independent. I don't even do that shit. Listen, I'll vote for what's right. I'll side with what's right. That's what I tell my people. I ain't, man, nigga, all that Democrat, socialist, all that shit, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Now, if you want to call me that, then fine. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter to me. But as long as I'm standing for what's right, I don't care what people talking about, how you label me. I don't care. I'm fine. But I damn sure ain't going to be siding with racists. I tell you that. And bigots. And sexists and homophobes. No. No. It ain't got nothing to do with me being black. Just as a human being on a moral level, I'm not rocking with no fucking shit like that.
This is just purely meant to create divides between us on the margins. When this isn't the era or time to be doing that. The Republicans are truly effing dangerous. How about we talk about what we are here for? Or what we're for? And
listen, he not lying. That's why I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, this ain't the time to do all that dumb shit, man. These motherfucking mega Republicans, you call them whatever you want, conservative, call them whatever, they all want. Listen, nigga, they are dangerous out here. They are so dangerous, bro. They don't even give a fuck at this point. They are that bitch. Nigga, we racist, nigga. We embrace racism. Come on, man. The vice president heard some shit that happened from a college where they was in a racist chat and he was saying they were just kids. Okay. Like, what the fuck? So what if some college kids said they hate white people? Then we should just let that be, right? Like, I mean, like, come on. Anyway, but we just in fucked up times, man.
we're against, and you'll see how much we agree on. It's just such a bad strategy, in my view, to be like, no, this is my Democratic Party. You aren't allowed to be in it. You will take us all down. No, you will with that attitude. Like, who do these people think? Like the DSA are? These people are just Democrat voters that are pissed off. That's it.
And let me
Just
say this
pissed off.
to the corporate Democrats. The reason that we are in this situation that we are in with this MAGA shit is because of y'all. It's not all y'all fault, but it's about half of y'all fault. Because y'all continue with this stupid behavior. Let's move on.
The status quo. They're not your enemy.
That the candidates that are willing to sort of put things on the table that some of the establishment might think are outlandish or whatever are the ones getting the most attention, because at least they're saying, oh, we're going to do something.
Is that good? Is that good?
Did not say that it was good. I'm just saying if there's a choice between...
And look, you see, and this is where Democrats get scared at. This is when they get to playing both sides of like, let's do both, let's come together on some shit. Or no, I'm not like them. Listen, I just want to be very honest about this. I don't give a fuck what MAGA feels. Like he came out and said, he's a MAGA dude. And that's a good thing. If that was me, Abby, she's talking about, no, I'm not saying that. But I would have said, yeah, we better than y'all. Y'all are okay with murdering American citizens. Who the fuck are you to lecture me about moral high ground? You voted for a dude that helped the insurrection and pardoned insurrectionists. I don't give a fuck. Your moral, listen, MAGA people, I swear to God, they couldn't even have a conversation with me, bro. You voted for Trump, nigga, you can't have a conversation with me. For what? For what? My morals is better than yours. I'm better than you. Call it arrogant, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you call it. But I tell you one motherfucking thing, I ain't vote for a dude that pardoned people that committed an insurrection. Excuse me. The fuck out of here. Ain't no MAGA person gonna ever have no moral high ground over me. Ever. You voted for Trump in 2024? Oh, fuck out of here. You can suck my dick. Fuck out of here. It ain't, listen, I ain't gonna say pause on that. Because there ain't no reason to say pause. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck all of them. They think all of us gay anyway because we excuse me, we cool with gay people or we let gay people be what they be. But the whole time, these motherfuckers, a lot of them in the closet anyway. They homosexuals anyway. Get the fuck out of here. Like, at a certain point, on a moral level, I don't give a fuck what Becca talking about. Like, this dude, you can't tell me, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You voted for a dude that's a felon. And you can justify it all you want, but he's a felon. What's the brothers that Trump never apologized to the brothers in New York? That got convicted for some shit that they ain't do and they wound up get this shit get thrown out. God damn it, I'm going blank. But those were, he never apologized to them. And it found out that they didn't do shit. So these people, like these mega people, like, what's wrong with y'all, man? And then go to sleep and don't wake up. Like, seriously, like, at this point, I don't really give a fuck about y'all. I genuinely don't. Like, seriously, I don't. You motherfuckers disrespect the Central Park 5. Thank you, bro, Bell. Trump ain't never apologized for that. He was wrong about that shit. You don't hold him accountable for that. So, like, what the fuck is these people on a moral level going to speak to me about anything? They, mind you, they never bring up that Donald Trump and his daddy from the federal government said they was discriminating against black people or written to them and sued them. These motherfuckers still act like that shit don't exist. Trump is still that same person. Fuck are we talking about here? His whole family ain't shit. Except for the children. I'm talking about, kids that ain't over 18. Even little Trump, fuck Lil Burn, fuck him. I told you, once he got older and he rocking with his daddy, what the fuck that little nigga too? Don't mean shit to me. Listen, my little brother-in-law, we raised him as a whole unity as a family. My mother-in-law really raised him, but you get what I mean? But the whole family raised him. Listen, bro, this dude is a stand-up dude, man. Fuck we talking about. He's who he is. Because we raised him right. So when you look at little Trump, yeah, you ain't gonna get mad at him when he's a kid, but this motherfucker grew up in that racism, bigotry shit, this corrupt shit. Of course he gonna be corrupt. It's like when I wasn't supposed to be in the streets. I grew up, you supposed to feel a little sorrow for me. But once I get in that shit, no. No. Once your kid get into that shit, come on, bro. Let's move on.
Vagarities and specificity. Voters are actually kind of, in some cases, gravitating toward the candidates who are being pretty specific about what they want to change.
Yeah, and that's atypical, because you would typically want, as a candidate, to paint a blank canvas and then allow voters to paint whatever their desires would be on top of it. What Democrats are benefiting from right now is that their base is just very enthusiastic to vote. Republicans, less so. You can expect that to change as we get closer to October. And there are a lot of opportunities on the table. Oh, because Republican voters will engage with the election. All voters will engage. Yeah, it always tightens up as you get closer into the fall. It's unwise to judge the election based on summer polling when people aren't necessarily tuned into the races. They will. And it'll be a good year for Democrats.
And listen, he's not lying. Because the one thing you understand that all these Democrats voters whining and crying, some of them, these are the same people that won't go out and vote, or they on the fence of, oh, you know, I'm an independent, you know. Am I gonna vote for a Democrat? No, I'm gonna vote for a racist. Listen, he not lying about that. That's usually what happened with, especially a lot of Democrat voters. Conservative voters, of course, they're not really interested in right now of the shit. Right? They have some of them probably upset with Trump, but hey, man, when the shit start getting closer and closer, their racism start to come out. This shit is documented, is fact. With these fucking so-called some of these independents, that's bullshit. These bitches are conservative racists. Like, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Ain't no way you looking at what Trump has been doing, and then you get closer to the midterms, and then all of a sudden you say, I just don't think that the Democrats are going to do anything. Well, okay, well, I'm going to go with Trump. What? He just showed you how when he's in control, what he going to do. And Republicans. And you still going to vote for him? But like I told you, ain't about policy with these MAGAs. This shit is about racism and bigotry. It's nothing about no fucking groceries. They losing their shit. They still going to vote for Trump, or they going to stay home. And most likely they're going to go vote for Trump. More if they're going to stay home. Because they so been bamboozled and mind fucked of Democrats is all bad. Okay. And that's fine. It's okay, because I believe all you people that voted for MAGA is all horrible individuals. You got to prove to me that you better. I'm not going to take your word for it, because you upset at Trump on an issue that affects you. What about everybody else? Or it affects you now you upset. MAGA people crazy, man. Excuse me. Let's move on.
They're going to be more enthusiastic than Republican voters are. They don't have as much to vote on. However, a competent political operation can channel that economic message. You're absolutely right. That's what they want to talk about. And say, listen to what these Democratic candidates are proposing.
Yeah.
And what that's going to do to your wallet.
Well, and the ones who are actually doing that, I mean, looking at the CNN poll, only 34% say Democrats are the party that cares about the people like you. When you look at the favorability,
Well,
First of all,
50%
let me say this. Listen, every last one of these people on this show is making thousands and millions of dollars. Right? Now, I need people to really genuinely understand this. If they saying, well, because basically what he was saying, telling MAGA people that's upset with Trump or economic shit, you got to look at the Democrats and look at their policies and how that's not going to help you financially. Well, you already fucked up. And it ain't going to get no better. It has been proven. Listen, I'm going to be real with MAGA people. And everybody. It is documented. It's in history. It is facts. It's not going to get no better with Trump. It's not going to get no better with Republicans in power. It's not. They are going to fuck this country up even more. Listen, I put money on this shit. I put my 401k on it. Yo, they are going to drain this country dry. You thought George Bush fucked this country. All right, man. Like I said, I tell all the voters out, I don't give a fuck who you are. Go ahead and vote for who you gonna vote for. I don't tell nobody to vote for who they gonna vote for. Vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. But I'm telling you, if Republicans continue to have power, they gonna fuck this country up. Listen, you think gas prices is high now? Listen, do y'all understand that we are in a war right now? You would think that the Republicans be like, hey, pushing Trump, hey, nigga, hey, man, this shit fucking shit up. No, they're warmongers. They want this war to happen. You know why? Because they got buddies that donate to them, that's defense contractors and people that make money, that's going to give them money so they can pass policies and bills to give the government money to give to them. But y'all, I just don't understand. Like, people in America, like, y'all stuck on stupid. A lot of y'all. Like, what's up, man? This ain't even new. This is old shit. They done did this shit before. And we y'all confused who y'all gonna vote for? All right. Like I said, let Dems don't win this midterm. They don't take over the House or the Senate. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm warning y'all again. Oh, watch what happens. Get your ass out and vote. Get your families, get everybody out and vote. Vote Democrat. Listen, we're not playing these games with y'all. Well, they bad up the corporate Democrat. I get that. They ain't this shit. This is a whole nother level. This mega Republican shit going on. This is a whole nother level. And nigga, they don't even care. They doing it in our face. They disrespecting us in our face. They telling us, we don't really give a fuck about what y'all really think. Y'all stupid. All we gotta do is fearmonger. Whole time this nigga that started a whole war told this shit was gonna be over months ago, and we still in this war. And then PSF come to Congress asking for trillions of dollars to do what? Well, do what? What do you need $1 trillion for? I thought the war's over. I thought Iran is fucked. Y'all ain't fuck Iran up yet. Yo, they're building up to go to put troops. He want that $1 billion so he can put troops on the ground. God damn, it's right in your face, man. Whoa. Oh, man. This country is we so fucked. As a people, we fucked. God damn, they just disrespect us right in our face. This shit happened before. This nigga had $1 trillion over $1 trillion. Are you crazy? Even a Republican mega motherfucker was like, what the fuck is he talking about? No, nigga, we not giving you that. He was against it. He was like, what the fuck he talking about? Because this shit is ludicrous. Come on, man, let's move on.
I have the graphic, so let me put it up because it's also it's important to put up the full thing because 34% say the Democrats are the party that cares about you. That's compared to 25% that say the same about Republicans. So they have an almost 10-point advantage. There's party fighting corruption. They're almost evenly matched there.
You see how he thought he was slick? Oh, only 34% think that the party cares about you. When the Republicans are 9% less, which is technically relatively about 33% less than the Democratic Party. He is such a little snake. These people are dirty, guys. And look at the party of extremism. They always
I want to look at the corruption. It says about even. It's not. It's actually 1% more. That for some weird reason they think that Democrats are more corrupt than Republicans. It's the most craziest shit in the world. Craziest shit in the world. And they say, oh, I'm not even that shocked that they say that it says in one of these polls that say the party that get things done. I'm not shocked about that because everything that the Republicans wanted to do, they got done. They got done, and they gonna do even more harm. So I ain't shocked. So you can kind of take that as a grain of salt with that. But they said, they got the poll to saying the party that's more extreme. They got Republicans at 43% and 33% for Democrats. And I'm like, okay, what is extreme? Like, we need a definition of what extreme is. Because, like, I don't understand what extreme is at this point. I just really don't. So I like to ask questions like, what do y'all mean as extreme? If they might say just universal health care is extreme. Giving everybody universal health care is extreme. Oh my God. Oh, so extreme.
Radical. You guys are violent. Look at the extremism. The last item there.
That gets things done. This is the issue that I think we're talking about here. Republicans have an 8-point advantage. The party of extremism, Republicans by 10 points. That's actually
Surprise, surprise.
in the Democratic Socialists of America environment. That's kind of surprising that Americans are it's not even close. That's like the least close one.
First of all, let me just say this too. There's no such thing as the country right now. We so Democrat socialist or people more socialist than conservative. It's not. Because you look at the corporate Democrats, they are conservative Democrats. So that's not true. It's no extreme shit from the progressive shit like y'all think. The corporate Democrats are conservative. They're conservative Democrats. They are. They get the same money from the conservative right. So that's why I don't even that's why I say some of them polls be on some bullshit. The fuck out of here, bro. Listen, I don't like how mainstream media be pushing shit. Right? It's one thing you see that shit on the right, that Fox News, that type of shit. I get that. But on CNN, but then you can't say that because it's a right motherfucker that took over CNN. It's like, yo, what are y'all talking about? That's not the same. There's no such thing as the socialists is so powerful. They're not. They're not powerful in this country. People that think like me are not that powerful. When it comes to this political shit, it's not. They're lying. They're making shit up. Because, like I said, they play culture wars. And Democrats, they fall right into it. The corporate Democrats fall right into it. But it doesn't shock me. But like I said, they're corporate Democrats. They take the same money from the megas, the conservative. They take that same money from them corporations. What we talking about here? There's no such thing as the socialists that powerful in this country. Bullshit. The back, you know what they mad about? I'm gonna tell you what the corporate Democrats are mad about. They mad about a lot of young folks don't vote for them no more. So they're just, their voters is the elderly. No disrespect. Or people that been in that corporate Democrat world for long periods of time. So I'm talking about voters. But they most likely people that, it's generation of that. But a lot of young folks do not fuck with corporate Democrats. We'll vote for them if that's the last result. But a lot of us, like motherfuckers my age and down, we don't vote them corporate Democrats. We don't fuck with them. We don't. We see them as they no different than Republicans and conservatives. We honestly, a lot of us do. Me, myself, I understand politics, so I get it. I still see them where I see them, but is they worse than a regular conservative or MAGA? No. Corporate Democrats are not worse than that. No, because I understand politics. But a lot of people my age and now, 45 and down, no. A lot of us don't, they don't see how I see it. That's why I try to educate my people. Or my generation and down. I try to educate us. Because y'all don't get it. It is a difference. Oh, yes, it's a difference. Yeah, the corporate Democrats, yeah, they kind of the same in certain stuff. When it comes to MAGA and corporate, the conservative, right? Yeah. But it's a difference. It is a difference. It is a difference. But I would rather go fuck with a corporate Democrat and vote for them than I will fuck with a MAGA or conservative right motherfucker. Telling you.
Also,
They
just
say
the
Republicans are
caveat,
against it.
the caveat I have to give about CNN polls or Emerson polls or whomever is polling is that at the end of the day, it's about candidates. And one of the things that midterm elections have shown is that Republicans usually choose some candidates that have warts beyond belief, right? I mean, we go back to Roy Moore's of the world. We go back to Todd Akins of the world, right? Or what's the woman who was not a witch?
Yeah.
Catherine O'Donnell, right? Yeah, but I mean, and on the flip side, this year, that was a time.
And see,
but this year,
that's the problem. But Riley Saunders, he's a corporate Democrat. They play these race wars or these cultural, not race wars, but cultural wars. Who the fuck cares, bro? Right? Like, he will always criticize the left, right? He will always criticize the so-called socialist left, the progressives, but he won't criticize his party. The one time he did it was they're not saying nothing. But you've been knowing they ain't been saying nothing, but you will still get your ass out there and vote for them, even though they ain't doing shit. That's the problem. They ain't saying nothing and they ain't doing shit. But he played this culture war with these conservative MAGA Republicans. Like, yo, what you doing? We already know we gotta break shit down. If they don't understand it, then fuck them. But let's move on.
Have people like John Ossoff. You have in North Carolina the former governor of North Carolina, Roy Cooper. You actually have Josh Turek in Iowa. You have Sherrod Brown, who are not out of touch with mainstream, who are talking about the issues that you're talking about. So when it drills down to candidates, I do think that we've done a good job across the board.
And let me explain the slick shit he just did. Talking about they mainstream. They corporate Democrats. Listen, you do have some Democrats that know how to play both sides, right? And what I mean by that, like, they're corporate, but they still have this connection with the progressives. And one of them are also from Georgia, right? And forgot the black reverend down there in Atlanta. He does that. And Jasmine Crockett. They know how to play both sides. So they like in the middle of that shit. They in that gray area. Like sometimes, you know, Jasmine Crockett could be doing some shit or say some shit. You be like, oh. But a lot of the time, I fuck with her. I fuck with Jasmine Crockett. I fuck with the sister. Because like I said, sometimes, some shit is gray areas. You just can't just go all the way left on certain shit. Nah, I ain't with that shit. Oh, no. Like, listen, I fuck with a lot of progressives. Right? I probably relate more with progressives. But it's some shit on the progressive side, I'm like, whoa, bro. Fuck out of here. Hey, man. Nah. I'm not rocking with that. But I probably agree with them and fuck with them probably about 90 to 95% of the time. False policies and even morals. But some shit, nobody's 100%. That's why I be trying to get y'all to understand. Nothing is 100%. Nobody's 100%. I'm not 100%. You may rock with me, but I'm not 100%. You ain't going to agree with me 100% on every fucking thing I talk about. And that's okay, but as long as we be respectful. We got to be respectful in it. I think that's what we lost, like the respect level. And that's why shit get blurry and all fucked up. But I want to get into this. I'm going to let this shit rock a little bit more. But I want to get into this Godfrey shit before I get out of here.
Even in some House races of getting very good candidates, irrespective of what the national mood may be.
But what is the model that you just described, the Todd Aiken model, the nationalize the race model? It is to make that guy emblematic of the party and compel all these other nominees who have nothing to do with them to get on the record about that guy. That is what a competent political operation could do with Eliza Chevalier, with El Said in Michigan, half a dozen Milas Kiros, who said that we deserve 9/11 in Colorado, half a dozen others.
Listen, first of all, I keep saying this. I don't understand how Democrats get on these type of CNN platforms and allow MAGA racists like this dude lecture them about morals. I don't understand that. Like, dude, all right, I may not agree with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not agreeing with that. Right? But you can't lecture me or lecture a party about morals. Like, your party literally did shit that harmed others, that murdered people. I don't, like, come on, bro. The fuck are you talking about? Some candidate said that, the one in 9/11 or whatever, like, just to say that. Right? And they might be taking that shit out of content or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, dude, no MAGA person can lecture me. I wouldn't allow them to. Let's move on.
And that is available to them also. Joe Biden's popularity at this point in 2022 was pretty much where Donald Trump's is, and yet Republicans didn't really benefit from a wave election because their candidate selection.
Well, also because of
History tells us Democrats
the Dobbs decision.
But the question is by how much? And that's really when it plays the biggest role is who's actually getting elected on the Democratic side.
Listen, and I'm sorry, mind you, I need y'all to understand what y'all are hearing is people playing with y'all lives. All these people is worth millions and thousands of dollars. Salaries. These people are not living our lives. I just need y'all to understand it. So when I be speaking shit, I'll be speaking truth. I live how y'all live, and we, like, you get what I mean? We, like, nigga, I'm no better than none of my people. None of the people that subscribe to me. That these people do not live our lives. They do not. They don't give back. They don't help the community as much as they think they do, but they do not. Like, and just because I got respect for some of them, come on, man. Fuck out of here, bro. I could never go to sleep and knowing I got that type of money like that where I'm not helping people every day. I'm sorry. It's just me. Sorry, people. Ain't no way I'm making thousands of dollars every day. Like, come on, man. Millions of dollars. Get the fuck out of here a year. Nah. Fuck out of here, bro. And I'm not helping people and you don't know nothing about it? Nah, fuck that. Listen, at a certain point in your life, like I always tell you, I'm comfortable. I'm who I'm good where I am. Yeah, I need to, you know what I mean? You work to get better, do better for your family. I get that. But personally, for me, I'm good financially. I don't need a lot, bro. I don't need what people need. I don't need shit that people need to be happy for financially to be happy. They need certain shit to make them feel like they accomplished something. They got that. Listen, I'm different in that way. So my shit is at this point, even for me, at this point, and I ain't rich like that. I ain't nowhere near like that. Listen, man, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck about what people care about. I don't. I literally don't. You know what I mean? I literally don't care about what people feel. Like, as far as like certain, like, got to get to a certain point financially to be happy. Listen, I'm not going with that shit. Like, you can do that. That's on you. Cool. But I'm all right. Like, I don't need that. That shit don't make me happy. I've been poor before. I know how poor feels. I know how it feels not to have nothing. And I'd rather have that same grit in me than to be so rich like that don't have to worry about shit. Now, don't get me wrong. If I ran into that, I got to a certain point where I got that and I'm all right. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me. I just do some shit. But at that point, if I got to that point, that means I got to help people. If I feel that way. You know what I mean? If I don't feel no grind, I don't feel like I got to, like, you get what I'm saying? But if, people, I'm different, man. People different. Anyway. Let's get into this Godfrey shit real quick because I wanted to get into this racist ass comment that says some real disrespectful shit. Not just to Godfrey, but the motherfucker said some racist shit of acting like black people are stupid. And this is why I always tell black people, stop pretending that we supposed to care about how these people feel. You say racist shit out your mouth like that, I don't care no more at that point. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let's get into it. Because listen, the one thing about me, I don't got like racist, these type of racist white people. I respect you being racist. The other part is understand consequences of it. You can you can do stereotypes all you want about black people, all you want. But if we violent or we want to go to violence, you call it whatever you want. Like I said, I'm a grown ass man. If you in front of me calling me a nigga in front of my kid, it's a problem. And disrespecting me. Because you won't want me to disrespect you in front of your kid. That's how I look at shit. I look at, if I feel a certain type of way about somebody, if I seen a kid, I'd be like, oh, nah, I can't do that. And I can't stand this person. I loathe this person. But I wouldn't disrespect them in front of their kid. And these racist bigots think that shit is okay. And like I said, and they say, oh, you want to go to violence. Like I said, call it whatever you want. But like I said, I wouldn't do it to you in front of your kid. So, like, just be respectful to other people. But like I said, racists, they don't understand that at this point. They so emboldened now, they don't even get what we saying. We too emotional now. You know, I wasn't talking to you. Oh, yeah, you are. You disrespect a black person in front of me and call him a nigga in front of me. You disrespecting me. You calling black people niggas and you stereotyping them like that. You're talking about me because you didn't separate it. But you just calling black people a nigga, it doesn't matter what black person you talking to or you talking about. Calling any black person a nigga to black people is insulting. I need racist white people to understand that. And if you too idiotic to not understand that, then that's not my problem. So you can stereotype us all us want that we violent. Call it whatever you want. Because like I said, I ain't even got to be involved. You call a racist motherfucker, call a black person a nigga in front of me, nigga, we gonna fuck y'all up. I'm in that. I need you to understand that. Call us violence, do the stereotype bullshit all you want. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm black first. And I love being black. But I won't allow no racist to disrespect my people. Fuck wrong with you? I'm telling you, this shit gonna fuck y'all up when y'all hear this. Get y'all popcorn ready. This shit is getting ready to fuck y'all up. Give me 1 second, people. This shit get ready to fuck y'all up. Get y'all popcorn ready. All right, people, I'm back. Excuse me. Now, I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to buckle up on this racism. This shit is, listen, if you black, this shit should offend you to your core. Because the racist is going to pretend that he's not a racist, that he want to play around with the N-word, and he's an old ass man too, right? So he knows what this word means to black people. Regardless if we use it or not, he knows. And that's why he's using it, because he's trying to say, well, why y'all using it if it's so harmful? Like trying to pretend that he doesn't get it. He doesn't know our culture in a way. A part of him does. But he want to use it to make himself feel good about himself. But listen to this.
This racist comedian just threatened to shoot Godfrey on his podcast. This is probably the most cowardly thing I've ever heard in my life. So here's what's going on, right? So this racist dude, he's known to say the N-word. He's known to say a lot of terrible things about black people as a whole. Well, Godfrey called him out on it.
What I want to bring up, though, oh my God, are we at war? Are we at war with the likes of Godfrey? I haven't said a word about this guy. I've heard of him from other people. Anytime his name comes up, I thought Gilbert Godfrey. Godfrey.
Now understand, this racist has been around for a minute, so he knows how to word stuff a certain type of way. But we in a time right now where he's so comfortable that he's gonna say racist shit, but still try to pretend that he doesn't mean any harm. Like, this is the game that racist white people play now. Like, you know what you're saying is fucked up, but you know, I almost, I don't know why y'all getting so upset about it. It's almost like y'all use the word. Like, you don't understand that why you can't use the word? You that comfortable? And then you try to act like he confused of why a lot of black people may be upset about, just say Godfrey. He's upset about why him using the word. Like, I don't understand why you're so upset. But just imagine. See, this is my thing too. I know black people, elders, even certain black people that's my age and a little older than me, don't like you calling them the N-word, even if you are black. So why you think that it's comfortable? That's why I say you don't know black culture. See, these racists don't know black culture like they think they do. But they keep trying to manipulate and pretend that they know about black culture. You don't know about all black people. Even the black people that don't like other black people saying the N-word wouldn't accept you using it. They still will be offended. But you see what I'm saying? But he playing dumb. But let's move on. I just want y'all to understand how he trying to play dumb. And like, I know racists like him. Well, I knew racists like him that try to play dumb. Try to pretend they don't understand.
And then it's like, oh no, Godfrey, the comic, Godfrey. And so I'm like, what is this about? And I have no idea. I could speculate, but I have no real concrete reason why this problem with me.
Mind you, they go playing dumb. Now, mind you, for some weird reason, he trying to pretend that he don't know why Godfrey is upset at him. Right? I just want y'all to understand this. He pretended that he don't understand why Godfrey is upset. He know why. And that's one thing, and I always tell black folks about racists that try to pretend that they're not racist. It's the most insulting thing. I'd rather for a racist to be racist and stand on it. These type of racist motherfuckers that want to play around with racism in our face, these people are dangerous. You think the racist is dangerous, the ones that blatantly be racist? No. You know what accept they are a threat. You know that. These type of motherfuckers like to play around like they don't understand racism. They are a threat. They're just more of a threat than coon niggas. Like, these the type motherfuckers, yo, you wouldn't want these people in your presence. These people will get you killed. You be nose wells out this bitch. Fucking around with these racist ass white people. Trying to pretend they ain't racist. Listen, I know a lot of white folks, right? Not as much as I used to. right? Because I don't hang around them like that. I say I don't hang around them like that, so I don't know a lot. Listen, let me tell you something. White people don't listen. I knew a white dude that was a Jew, and this motherfucker used to say real slick shit out of his mouth back when I was young and shit. I was in the program and shit, you know, when I was in the street shit and I was trying to get out of it. And the motherfucker, this racist white Jew, he used to say real slick racist shit, and I didn't understand it at the time. But I knew it was wrong, and I didn't understand the slick racist shit that he was saying. But he was a fucking racist. But I just didn't know it at the time. I was young. So that's why I be saying with a lot of our young folks, they don't really know. They don't even catch that slick shit they be saying, or they do. How they treat you in front of others and shit like that. Oh no, it ain't just they gotta call you that, nigga. It's how they treat you in front of they white friends or their family. I had a white girl that I used to fuck with back in the day that thought that because I used the N-word like that, she never used it to me. But some weird reason I got around her family. Her family was straight up racist. They thought it was okay because they hung around black people, they could use it. Now, my ignorant ass at the time fully didn't understand it, but I felt that it was wrong. Every time they would say it, I'm like, oh. And then come find out she knew her family was racist. Matter of fact, we fucking one time and she told me, she was like, oh, yeah, my family is racist as shit. She didn't invite me to certain shit. But that one time she did, we fucked up one night or whatever. I found out, yeah. My family was racist as a bitch because they thought they hung around enough black people and blah, blah, blah. I never used the word around them. They didn't know me, but they thought it was okay to use the fucking word around me. I told her, I said, look, you got to get me the fuck up out of here. Well, I said, I had my card. No, I was with her. I said, you got to get me the fuck up out of here. Well, I'm one to fucking one of your peoples up. And she was like, what? I said, they using the word. Like, get the fuck out of here. She didn't see nothing wrong with it. She was in the presence of that shit. She didn't see nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying all white people like that. I'm just saying my experience. But I ain't saying all white people like that. But you gotta be skeptical about when you hang around white people like that. And there's no different than white people hanging around with certain black people. Of course, you be skeptical about it. Fuck out of here. Nigga, everybody in the hood ain't good. Fuck out of here. I know that. Like I said, you don't put yourself in situations. But mind you, I was young at the time, so I didn't know no fucking better. But as a grown-up adult, I never put myself in that situation. Ever. Fuck out of here. But anyway, let's move on.
Speculate. But I have no real concrete reason why this problem with me. You got the clip? We'll play the clip.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay, hold on. I got to start with it pops in so quickly. God, who are they talking about? They're talking about play it again, like right
wow,
from.
And that's weird. And Allie's probably
Allie,
used to the
okay.
N-word anyway. She works for Kumia, right?
No,
All right,
anymore.
pause it again. So they're talking about Allie for some reason, and the word. So that comes up. It's like, oh, Allie must be used to using the word. She works over for Kumia. And it's like, no, she doesn't work over there anymore. And then they start. So I guess, the word usage, that's what Godfrey has a problem with.
Now, mind you, he's using the N-word. Every time you hear bleep, he's using the N-word. He's not saying the N-word. He's saying the nigga. The nigga word. That's what he's saying, the nigga word. He's not using the N-word. You don't bleep the like that type of shit. You bleep in the N-word. The N-word can be in anything to a certain extent, but we know what he's talking about, right? But that's why you keep hearing the bleep, because he's literally saying nigga, the nigger word. That's what he's saying, the nigger word. Instead he's saying the N word. Listen, I keep saying this to white people. I don't care what your thought process is of black people use it or not. It's not okay for you to use it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It may hurt your feelings. I don't care. Don't use the goddamn word. Why you want to use it? That's the crazy shit about it. That's my question to all you racist motherfuckers. Why you want to use it and try to pretend, oh, I'm not being racist. Y'all use it. Why would you want to use it? If it's a bad word or you think it's so good, then walk up to a black person and say, what up, my nigga, and see what happened to you. If it's so much of a good word. Walk up into your workplace with other black people and say, what's up, my nigga? However you want to do it. And see that there be consequences for it. See, that's my thing. Like, you want to make it normalized to get back to some shit back in the day. That's all y'all doing. Well, I'm sorry, that's all y'all trying to do. When I walk up to black people, because like I said, I don't like using the word as much, right? But I know I slip up when I say it. When I walk up to people at my job, I say, what's up, my dude? What's up? What's up, bro? What's going on with you? You know what I mean? Instead of saying, what's going on, my nigga? And not even outside of my job. Even outside of my job, I do that with people I'm cool with. Now, you may catch me with my people a little bit. I use it a little bit more amongst my own. We together, and I might use it a little more. But y'all hear me use it now, right? I'm comfortable with saying it, right? Not even comfortable. I feel, comfortable. I say comfortable using it. But I don't like to use that shit around white folks. But like I said, to all you this type of racist dude, like I said, you so emboldened in using that, just go amongst black people and use it. Don't go with no security. Don't videotape it. Don't you know what I mean? Just go up to black people in the hood or amongst a whole bunch of black people without no security and no nothing, and see how that work out for you. I told you, like these people be acting like, oh yeah, ain't no consequences because you got backup of doing some shit because you know it's wrong. You know it's fucked up. But if you don't think nothing wrong with what you're saying, go around black people and use that word with no security, no nothing, and see how that work out for you. And don't try to play this, oh, we try to just stereotype, oh, we violent. I'm just telling you. Shit, you go around some Jews and keep using that word around them, they gonna fuck you up. Go around a whole bunch of Hispanics and use, the S word. And see what happened to you. Fuck are we talking about here, man?
I'm sure he never hears it when he's hanging out with all his boys and they never call each other that every 2 seconds. And boy, I gotta tell you,
And see how they deflect? They say, so that give you the right to say it. Because he behind his boys and he said, why do you think it's comfortable for you to say it? You don't know his boys. You didn't grow up around black people. You don't even know why black people even use that word. Right? You only know of your racist heritage how y'all use the word. And then now you're trying to pretend that you even understand why black people even use it. Do you really? You just don't like that you can't use it around black people. That's what racists are mad about. They can't use the N-word around black people without degrading us. That's why he's mad. He said, first thing he come out, he said, he acting like he ain't want to use it around his black friends. What? That matter to you? Let's move on, y'all.
Hate the fact that someone, anyone, is saying that word and literally getting away with it.
So Godfrey is on a podcast. This dude comes up. Godfrey makes it known he don't rock with this dude at all because this dude can't keep.
And then, hold on. First of all, he just lied too. He said he said Godfrey is mad that nobody can use that word. He's so upset about that. No, certain people can't use it. So what you just said is a lie. No, black people can say it around certain black people. Shit, some Latino brothers and sisters can use it around us, but not you. And that's what you're mad about. And then mind you, it is some white folks that can be around black people, that grew up around black people, that they will allow that to say, allow them to use that word. Not me, but I'm just saying, certain white people. Even when it comes to the Latino motherfuckers. I don't really like that shit. Because like I said, I always tell the Latino community, the Mexican community, if you don't claim that you're black or you got black in you, then you can't use the word. I don't give a fuck you grew up with black people, but if you don't understand that you're part black, then you can't use the word. The only reason Fat Joe gets away with using that word like that, because he admit that he's part black. And let's be real about it. It's the only reason I let him get a pass. But any of you fucking racist ass Latinos and shit that don't want to claim that you part black, then fuck you. You can't use the word. You are racist. I stand on that. Ain't nothing about you racist ass white people partly black. Nothing. Even if you grew up in the black community, you ain't black. Let's move on.
Is saying that word and literally getting away with it.
So Godfrey is on a podcast. This dude comes up. Godfrey makes it known he don't rock with this dude at all because this dude can't keep the N-word out of his mouth, right? Like at all. Now he says the N-word throughout this video. Like when you hear a word get muted, that's usually the N-word being said in this video.
Yeah.
Right? So this dude like is a despicable person, just a despicable human being, okay? So he starts to play oblivious like they usually do. I begin to say, well, I don't understand why Godfrey don't like me. I've never called him the N-word. So he can't understand why Godfrey, a black man,
listen, it's the same thing. He said, I never called Godfrey the N-word. You still think that's okay? If you was in my presence calling black people N-words, even if you listen, I will feel like you talking about me. You goddamn right. It's like a Mexican. You call him the S word, right? And you're not literally calling the Mexican that you're talking about the S word. They should be offended. Jewish people, like what the fuck are you talking about? Like they're trying to, like I said, they want to get back to where they disrespect people. They don't like to be respectful. And so my thing is this. You don't like to be respectful? Okay, cool. Understand it comes with consequences with that. What the fuck are we debating about? But anyway, let's move on.
I like him for saying the N-word because he didn't call Godfrey the N-word personally.
Everyone, when confronted with that, apologizes and says, "No, I'm sorry, and please don't. I'll never do it again. It was years ago." And me and maybe a couple of.
That's that Trump shit. That's that mega shit. You see what he said? He said, "Oh, years ago, people would apologize for using the word. We ain't got to apologize for it no more." That's what he's saying. Oh, you got the game fucked up. But then watch how he get bitch made. You tough talking that shit. You talking about, oh, we used to apologize and we ain't doing it no more. That's what he's saying. Then watch how he get bitch made. But watch how the bitch made shit. See, this is what I don't like about you racists. Stand on business with it. If you're gonna be a racist, stand on business with it. Don't be a pussy. Nah, don't start stereotyping, motherfucker. Don't do that. Stand on business. You're a racist, stand on business with it. Because as a black person, I'm going to stand on business with it. You call me a nigga to my face, I'm going to fuck you up. Stand on business with it. I ain't going to call the police. Let's say you whip my ass. I ain't calling the police for what? I couldn't whip your ass. You beat my ass. Stand on it. You suck ass motherfuckers. Always suck as shit. But listen, it gets worse because I'm telling you, this is what these weak ass, that's why, like when racist people, I don't have tolerance for them. Because this is the type of weak ass shit they say and do.
The people here, whatever it is, I won't blow up anyone's spot. We just freely use the word. Because it's a word. And it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know the crazy shit about it? It doesn't matter to him. Because it doesn't offend him. He's not offended by it. But watch how you motherfuckers get their panties in a bunch when you start calling them racist, though. Nazis. We're not like Hitler. But we ain't the niggas that you expressing either. We ain't those niggas. And you know why we ain't that? Because we telling you that. You can't just call black people diggers and just think that shit is okay. Just because some black people did some shit or you seen some shit that they did and you assume all of us like that. And you think that you can just be in our presence. They call all black people. Listen, I say nigga a lot. Nigga, I don't commit crimes. So why you think that's okay? I say nigga all the time. I didn't say all the time, but a good percentage of the time. So why you think it's okay to call me a nigga? Why? Because some niggas, some black people, right? Let's just say that I take the nigga out of some black people did some fuck shit. They gonna fuck shit. So you think that you can, because they niggas now. So that's what you think a nigga is. You think a nigga is a nigga that do crime and do fuck shit. To harm people. That's what you think that is. No. I know successful black people that do successful black shit. I'll be like, yo, what up, my nigga? What's going on? What's up with you? What's up, my nigga? That's how black people do it. But see, you know that. But you think you want to be a part. Now, listen, the crazy shit about it, they want to be a part of black people shit. That's why he think he can comfortable to saying it. Because he want to be a part of what we do. You want to steal our culture again, huh? Don't you? We took some shit from your culture of shitting on us and downplaying who we are as a people. And we took that shit and flipped it and we embrace our people. And you mad at that. So now you want to get back to disrespecting us. to make it feel a certain way, and then you know that shit feel a certain type of way coming from a white person. So that's all that is. I know you gang, because I know you racist. You ain't nothing but a racist. Trying to pretend that you ain't. But anyway, let's move on.
Station needs their ass whooped. It'd be nice to bum rush him, just beat the out of Cumia, beat the out of what's his name?
Dino?
Dino needs his ass whooped. That's why he's not walking around New York, because he's gonna get up as promised.
Where he lives in Harlem.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Godfrey, I've
Doesn't pay for cart wranglers, no savings go to you.
Hey baby, how's your dick?
Fuck commercial beat, my bad.
Boy, I literally got fired from SiriusXM for saying that the community has this jump to violence. There's no real discussions. It's just literally you stepped on my foot. You disrespected
No, that's
me.
bullshit. Listen. If you don't know the culture of the N-word, for you to sit there and pretend that, oh, we jumped the violence because you used the N-word. Listen, if you feel that way, fine. Okay, right? You think that's how we feel about it? If you that ignorant to think that, oh, you should be okay to use that word around us, then that's you. You ignorant like that, bro. Nobody is sitting here trying to convince you to be a better person. Nobody cares. We're telling you, if you run into certain black people saying that fucking word, you're going to get fucked up. You can call it, oh, that's how our people are. You call it whatever you want. We don't give a fuck who you are. You could be white. Listen, it is, like I said, it is black people that do not allow or want that word is speaking. My wife, grandfather, you can't cuss around him. You can't use the N-word around him. He don't allow that. And if you do that, you better apologize. And how many times I had to apologize? My bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, granddad. Apologize. My bad. And this is a black man. So what the fuck you think that I'm gonna allow some racist ass white dude like you to get away with that? When I know it's black people, elders that I respect to this day, that allow you to get away with that. The fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what your thought process is about it. I don't care. Fuck wrong with you? You listen, you racist white people act like we really care about y'all. Y'all thought process about why y'all say racist and bigoted shit. We don't care. And you can call us violent, you can call us whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, if you said, listen, prime example. Let's say I'll take this white dude. He's saying what he's saying. And I take him around my grandfather. And he used that word around my grandfather. He gonna get fucked up. Because number one, first of all, everybody knows going around my grandfather, give a fuck if you black or white, don't use that word around. If you slip up and said, only we can do that. And we may get a pass, but we gotta apologize. You don't get a right to do that. And you think it's okay. You think you black, you us. No, the fuck out of here. You can get fucked up. I'm telling you that now. I don't know why these racist white people act like we all one. We're not all one. We're not, y'all. I got white friends. Listen, love my white friend. We're not one. Sorry to tell y'all that. If you didn't know that, but we're all not one. You don't come from my culture. You're not black. So certain shit offends me. And that's like if I go to the Mexican community, nigga, I don't know everything. So, but it's certain shit I do know that I can't do and say because I respect it and I've been around them. A lot of these racist white people ain't been around black people. They've been around the type of black people that they think that all of us is like. Excuse me, that some type of harm happened to them. Fake ass victims. We ain't really been no victim of shit. That's the crazy shit about it. Even listen, I always tell people this. Nigga, almost died twice from my own people. But I don't hate my fucking people. And you know why? Because I understand that, you know what? Hey, man, I understand the circumstances. I understand shit. I get it. Right? Even with white folks. Listen, racism almost came close to dying. And racism shit. Back in the day when I was a kid. Not a grown as adult, not a teenager, as a kid. I was 10 years old when this shit happened. 19 years old when this shit happened. I probably was 7. And then my people, we went to try to go to a pool. They tried to kill us, bro. Because they said we weren't supposed to be at that pool in Patterson Park. They tried to kill us, bro. Do you think that I would say all white people is racist? I would think all white people is a threat to me? No. That's only racist white people think the way they think. Or racist people think that. The fuck out of here. Or people that's bigoted. The fuck out of here, bro. Let's move on.
Saying that the community has this jump to violence. There's no real discussions. It's just literally you stepped on my foot, you disrespected me, and it's instant jump to violence. I'm like, oh my God, you're so racist, and this motherfucker is calling me racist.
And that's what they think. That's what racists think. They think, oh, them calling you a nigger or using the N-word, right? They think that you should get over it. But mind you, these are the same racists. They're not sitting there disrespecting them Jews like that. But maybe he might be. If he's that type of person, then fine. I get it. But at the same time, don't pretend to black people like we should be okay with what you doing. You don't fuck with black people like that. Sorry. If you think your behavior and how you acting and using the word that you're using is okay, then you don't really fuck with black people. Now, like I said, it's going to get proven. Like I said, it gets worse. This dude tells on himself. Because he's so offended that Godfrey's upset at him for using the N-word. So he gets even more racist and starts stereotyping black folks. Like, this shit is crazy with these racists. Let's move on.
Based probably on all that stuff. Jump to violence. Wants to beat up. Wants to bum rush this entire studio. Would your sister case the joint when she was stealing people's purses? Was that Godfrey? Was that Mrs. Godfrey?
These people are so dishonest. First off,
then mind you see how he went at his family. Now, mind you, thing I know from Godfrey family, none of them are criminals. I don't even know if Godfrey have a sister. He probably do, but you never heard about Godfrey's sister being a criminal. His parents are immigrants. They well respected in Chicago. Godfrey is very respected. This ain't no thug you talking to. But you see how he did. That's what I be telling these black minorities. Like, nigga, see how they look at you. You black. They assume that all y'all on some gangster shit. or some foul shit, y'all. You get what I mean? But mind you, he took that shit to his sister, his mama, because he assumed that all of them are bad people. We all bad people. Mind you, I always tell people, when a motherfucker get racist to me, I tell a motherfucker, you know my grandmother never did drugs. Never sold dope. Now, the rest of us might have did it, but my grandmother never did it. And she grew up in the civil rights era. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But that's how they look at black people. If one of us do something wrong, then we all like that. My grandma ain't never did that. My grandma been a citizen, nigga. I ain't saying my grandma, she had an alcohol problem back in the day. But that's a whole nother story I could talk about. But that ain't even had nothing to do with being black. That was some shit. Yeah. Can't get in that too much. Ain't got nothing to do with racism, but that shit happened, whatever. But understand what I'm saying, though. Your grandma ain't never commit no crime, bro. Out of everybody in my family, everybody. Probably some of my youngest cousins. Probably some of them. But everybody my age and up, all my cousins committed crimes. We've been in the streets. Crazy shit about it, my aunt. I can't say that. No, that's not even true. My aunt, Shirley. My aunt Shirley. They fuck with gangster niggas, but they never committed crimes. You fuck with niggas you fuck with people that live amongst you, right? But she never, like, a lot of my aunts, they never commit no crimes, nigga. My uncle, he was on drugs. Nigga was never arrested. Ever. My Uncle Chuck. Shout out to my Uncle Chuck, God rest his soul. Never committed a crime. He was a drug addict. Ain't nobody never picked this nigga up and be like, oh, I'm locked up. None of that. He grew up and he was on drugs. He grew up in the community. Seriously. Nah, man. Like I said, everybody in the hood ain't what they think. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to say, oh, my aunts and shit did drugs, some uncles and shit that did drugs and ain't never been arrested and shit like that, okay, that's fine. It was illegal that they was doing drugs. Okay, cool, fine, you can say that. They ain't never been arrested. My aunts, uncles ain't never been arrested. It was listen, believe it or not, it was they kids, which is us and my older cousins that really went to jail for a lot of shit. Even my dad. My dad he didn't go to jail for shit. Never. Never, ever. My mom did. She did go. That's on the other side of my family, but yeah, my mom went to jail. But she didn't go to jail for violence. She went to jail for drugs. She was a drug addict. You're talking about people that got caught in the pandemic back in those days where they put drugs in our community and how well people fucked up. You know what I mean? My mom was dead. Like, I always tell people, I'm never mad at my mom or my dad. Like when it comes to their struggle, right? Like the shit they've been through. Like I never be mad at that. I get upset at them as honestly, real talk, I get mad at them because they acting like nigga, I got better from this shit. Like I'm better than like I'm supposed to be fucked up. Like really, really fucked up. Like I got my flaws and shit like that, but I'm supposed to be fucked up, bro. From my parents being on drugs and being alcoholics and shit like that, and the shit they've been through. And the shit that I did and been through. Literally. You know what I mean? So yeah. I just be getting upset at that. But anyway, give me 1 second. All right, people, let's get it back in. Because I want y'all to understand how racist this dude get.
Lied on Godfrey. Godfrey never said he was going to do anything to you. Godfrey said y'all need some accountability. Y'all need some straightening. Godfrey said somebody got to give them some straightening. They need some accountability. Godfrey never said he was going to do anything. So you lied on Godfrey and then said Godfrey said he was going to do it. Godfrey said he was going to attack people in your building. Godfrey said he was going to attack the radio station or bum rush it. That's not what Godfrey said at all. Now, if Godfrey ain't want to give you some straightening before, he probably will want to give you some straightening now because you brought up.
And let me say this too. The one thing that y'all really got to understand about racist white people, they're very scared of strong black people that stand on business. They are scared of black people like us because they know that we will kill them. Seriously. If we had to kill them, we'd kill them. We don't want to, but if we gotta kill you, we will. And we ain't afraid of them. They do not like black people that is not afraid of them. That's why they attack a lot of our black folks. Or they send like people like coon ass Tatum, Brandon Tatum. They send coon ass niggas to try to debunk us or some shit like that. But that nigga get his ass whipped too in the black community. Like nobody fuck with this dude like that. That Negro is not around black people like that. But anyway, let's move on.
His sister, you brought up his family. You get to playing. See, y'all get to playing, and y'all think y'all would not be held responsible. Y'all think y'all would dodge accountability forever. There's no such thing as dodging accountability forever. There's no such thing as that. So Godfrey never said he wanted to give him some straightening, but after this, he gonna want to give you some straightening now, man. So check this out. So the coward lies on Godfrey and lies on his intent. Then the coward creates this makeup scenario where Godfrey is going to attack him or show up to fight him, and then in this made-up scenario, instead of throwing the dukes, pause, that sounded hella white of you, man. Right? Instead of fighting, throwing up your guard and being a man, he says he's gonna pull out a gun and shoot Godfrey in this made-up scenario that Godfrey never said.
Now, let me say this. If somebody, listen, I always tell people, if I gotta fight, I'll fight. But If you run up on me and I got that shit on me, I'm gonna blast you. But if I gotta fight, I fight. But if I don't have to, and you run up on me, right, which usually don't happen like that, motherfuckers don't usually just pull out guns on motherfucking shoot people, right? It's scenarios that happen, right? But if the scenario is right, nigga, no, I ain't fighting nobody, nigga. I'm 45 years old, nigga. I ain't fighting nobody. If I got the upper hand, yeah, I'm gonna shoot shit at you. But outside of that, if we gotta fight, we gotta struggle, we gotta do some shit, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I ain't no punk like that. But yeah, nigga, I'll blast you. But what he's saying is he don't even want to throw them hands. Right? He's saying, hey, you know, if he want to put hands on me or he wants some people to put hands on me, I shoot people. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But at the same time, you asking for some shit though. It's not like when I'm saying some shit, like if some shit happened, it happened. If I up with some shit on somebody, I'm not looking for it. I don't want no violence. I don't want no shit like that. But you're saying you're a tough guy like that, right? But now you want to go to guns. You want to shoot people. I'm too old to shoot people. Oh, no, Nate. No, you talking tough. See, it's a difference when you talking out your mouth. Can you, like, I always tell people, you don't know what scenario you in. I would never know scenario what I'm in. If I gotta fight, I gotta fight. But if I don't gotta fight and I got my shit, I up that bitch. Oh, you're threatening me, I'll shoot you in your fucking face. So I ain't got time for that shit. Too old for it, right? But not him. He's not saying that. He's saying, oh, I'm gonna up it on you just because I'm scared. I'm talking all that gangster shit, disrespecting people, especially the black community, mainly the black community. Hey, y'all run up on me. And then he make enough scenario because, like you said, Godfrey didn't ever threaten him, but he making a scenario where he can use his gun. So it's like predicting some shit that he want, like if something happened to him or this situation happened, oh, he threatened me. So that's why I had to do it. Nah, you're a fucking coward. You're a bitch ass dude. But anyway, let's move on.
He wants to bum rush the place and beat up. Look, I don't know how old Godfrey is. How old is Godfrey? I've heard his name bandied about over the course of the years, so I know he's not a kid. 52. He's 52. 52. And he's threatening violence against another guy who's in his 50s and a guy that just turned 61. What if...
First of all, Godfrey don't look 50. Shout out to Godfrey. Salute to the brother. He don't look 50. That motherfucker, that brother looking shaped like a motherfucker. And that's why you don't want to fight him. You seen who Godfrey is. You know who Godfrey is. You don't want to fight him. Of course you don't. You're probably the dude in your 50s around his age. Most likely around his age. And you don't want to fight him. You don't want to throw no hands with him because he'll beat your ass. You seen Godfrey. He a big dude. He in shape like a motherfucker. That's why you talking that bullshit you talking about, because Godfrey will whoop your ass. And like I said, a lot about a lot of them racists. They talk real gangster shit until they see you. You remember the dude, what's the little racist dude that's locked up now and he ain't getting out? I forgot his name. But he was fucking with black people And then he ran to a black dude that pulled that thing out. They got to fighting, and he had to pull that thing out to shoot him because he was scared. Because he didn't think that black person was going to do. And I keep saying it about racist people. You're going to run into the wrong black person playing with that racist shit. There's a lot of our black people, we ain't give a fuck about that. And I'm one of them. Play with me with that racist shit. Because you think that black people, you got this stereotype that you think about black people. A lot of us are without families. So that shit is a threat to us. What y'all talking and what y'all saying. And we gonna fuck y'all up. I'm telling you like that. We'll try to kill y'all. Nigga, if I'm in the presence of my daughter, I'm trying to protect her. And you call it violence, you call it whatever you want. But I'm telling you, you're in my space calling me niggas and calling black people niggas, and calling my daughter a nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? But anyway, let's move on.
Fight that would be. Let me tell you something. Anthony Cumia doesn't fight, first of all. I don't fight, especially with a stomper. I don't fight.
Well, if you
I assess a threat and see if it's adequate.
Well, first of all, if you don't fight, then why you talking tough? Why you disrespecting people? If you ain't willing to throw them hands, I don't give a fuck how old you are. If you ain't willing to throw them hands, then why you talking tough? And then you keep acting like, okay, because he gonna say he got guns. People got guns too. And that was the same thing with the dumb dude that's locked up. He assumed that black people wouldn't get in his ass. You can run into the wrong black person that will pull that gun out on you and shoot you dead in your face. Why y'all so okay with this shit? Or your racism? I don't get it. But anyway, let's move on. Let's listen to this ignorant, stupid motherfucker.
Cumia doesn't fight, first of all. I don't fight, especially with a stomper. I don't fight. I assess a threat and see if it's adequate.
I need y'all to understand. Y'all in the bleep, still calling black people the N-word. Still calling us that. Still saying it. And then he wondering why motherfuckers want to go after him. But anyway, let's move on.
To somebody after I assess the threat. Why would I fight at my age? Why am I acting? Hey, you! I'm gonna throw some fisticuffs.
Okay. You say, why would you want to throw fisticuffs and fight and all that shit? Okay, fine. Understandable. But why are you trying to spark a fight? Why are you trying to spark black people to do something to you then? Right? Like, you get what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to sit out here and disrespect racist white people. I don't want that. Do you stay the fuck away from me? That's how I feel. Like, I don't want to spark. I want to rile up racist white people. Hey man, do you, man? Stay the fuck away from me. That's how I be. I stay away from you. You stay away from me. At least I'm honest about that. But you trying to sit there and pretend, oh, why you want to come at me? Because you being racist. And you don't know who you fucking with. You keep thinking that you fucking with black people. Listen, you know the crazy shit about it? They talk about all the gangster shit about certain black people. Right? These are the same motherfuckers that will never be in the same vicinity of these gangster black people they talking about. Because they will get their ass killed. Like, but why you keep talking about these gangster ass black people and you won't be in their presence? Like, that's my problem with these people. Get the fuck out of here. It's like me. I don't give a fuck about you racist white people like that. I make that very clear. But I don't want to be around you. I make sure I don't be around you. Ain't because I'm scared. It's because I don't want that fucking type of energy around me. So, dude, you're bringing the energy that you want from these black people that you're talking about. And you run into the wrong black people and they will fuck you up. And then you want to cop out and say, see, they all get violent. You're targeting the violence. See, I come from the hood. See, and that's your thing. You don't come from where I come from. You're a fucking corny ass white dude that don't come from the black community. You don't trigger no gangsters. You don't want to fuck with gangsters. You don't want to trigger them. But if you want to trigger them, then understand the reception you're going to get back from gangsters. You think these type of black people, them same black people that you disrespecting, okay, cool. You're going to get fucked up. Ain't about us being violent. You're saying fuck those violent street niggas, right? Right? Like you like to say, you like to use the N-word, right? Okay, you said fuck them. Then okay, then understand. When I'm saying violent street niggas coming to fuck you up, what are you upset about? What are you mad about? That's what I'm saying about these fucking racist white people. You will get fucked up fucking with the wrong black person. And then now you want to stereotype. See how they act? You triggered them. Ain't nobody fucking with you. And then mind you, the same black people they're talking about, these bad people, they won't go fuck with. You won't go fuck with these same black people that a lot of black people like us, like fuck them niggas. Right? Now you like to use N-word. Okay, we use N-word. Fuck them niggas. You won't go fuck with them. You won't go in that neighborhood. You won't go do nothing about it. But all you do is get on your platform and speak about all black people. How bad we all are. And we ain't got nothing to do with that. You see how ignorant and stupid you are? Anyway, let's move on.
Anything to me would be life-threatening right now. Any contact with my head, anything would probably be life-threatening. I think you could look at a scale and age and stuff and whatnot. So I would take any threat of violence against me as a threat against my life and just somebody. I can't be bothered with duking it out. I can't be bothered. And Godfrey,
he say I can't duke it out. I can't do none of that. Well, stop talking like you gangster then. You can't fight no more. You old. So why you talking? Right? Like, honestly, I always tell people, nigga, if I had to fight, I'll fight. But no, nigga, I'll shoot a nigga. Playing with me. Especially if I got the upper hand on you, yes, I will. But I'm not sitting there trying to antagonize no gangsters or antagonize people. But you're doing that. And then you want to sit there and be like, oh no. I don't fight. Well, stop antagonizing people that you're not thorough like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking clowns? You ain't like that, so stop talking like you like that then. But like I said, he ain't from black culture. He don't get it. He's a white racist and don't get it. He think that he's more superior than the rest of us. That's what a racist think. He's more superior than us. That's why he talk that bullshit. Oh, I ain't gonna fight nobody. I'm gonna shoot somebody. Yeah, you ain't like that anyway. I ain't a street nigga no more, but if I had to get in a fight, I'll fight. But I'll tell niggas straight up, if I got the upper hand on you, I'm gonna blow your ass away. At least I'm honest about it, but you're a fucking coward. You hate black people. You disrespect our people. Now, listen, mind you, it ain't got nothing to do with black people. I don't fuck what race you are. I got the upper hand on you, I will blow your fucking brains out. See the difference? You fucking goofy. But anyway, let's move on.
Used to that, because that community seems to do that at any age. Motherfuck Godfrey.
Godfrey, take that as a threat on your life. Take that as a threat on your life. He is saying he wants to shoot you for something that you never said. So when you see him, you should move as if he's an active threat because he just openly threatened you. Right? Now, you could just not say the N-word. Like, you could just not, call people racial slurs. Right? Like, you could just not be an intolerable human being. How about that? Right? Even things like, that community love violence, huh?
Half off pizzas this week, however you order. Me, I'll be
Commercial,
calling.
my bad.
I'm your mother's friend with benefits.
Benefits?
Benefits.
Benefits?
Benefits.
Yeah, benefits.
With the Credit One Bank expert.
Like, that community love violence, huh? What? The overwhelming majority of black people don't commit crimes. They aren't violent. So how does
the bad part about it? The racist people don't care about that. They assume that all black people commit violence. And we okay with violence. That's what we like. That's what we love. That's why I said I come from the street shit. I understand my people. And like I said, if you don't come from where we come from, you don't know why somehow our people be okay with violence. It's like even with me. I'm okay with certain violence because I come from it. And it ain't just black on black shit, nigga. It's racist shit that I dealt with in my life. So it's certain shit I won't put up with coming from white folks. That's why I said, this dude, like, if he ever was in my presence and say some shit like that, I will fuck him up. And they talking about he gonna pull a gun. Nigga, I'm gonna have my shit too. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna pull my gun out on you too. The fuck you talking about? That's how King Von got killed, niggas. We come from that. Fucking nigga up. But I know you racist people, y'all ain't like that. So I'll pull my motherfucking gun out on you. You listen, you better hope I don't got my gun on you, because I'll kill you motherfuckers. And I wouldn't think nothing about it. It wouldn't hurt my feelings or nothing. I will shoot and kill you motherfuckers. You racist pieces of shit. The fuck out of here, man. These people crazy, man. And then they want to sit out there and act like, oh, we all fucked up. No, they fucked up. You keep fucking with people that you have your ancestors and you have a history of fucking with and fucking our life up, but you keep trying to act like we got the problem. Listen, like I said to all the racist people in this country, fuck it, you can say the world. Fuck all y'all. Y'all ain't shit. You don't think you better than us because we was enslaved in this country. That's it. Other than that, you can't fuck with us. We the culture, and y'all mad at that. You motherfuckers still mad because you can't do some shit without us. And like I said, you can listen. You can get rid of all the immigrants all you want. Get rid of all the black people in this country and see what happens. All you want to do, all you racists want to do, is turn black people back to slaves. Let us go. Let all the black Americans go. Kick us out too. And some of y'all, a little bit of y'all, say that. That shit won't work. That shit won't work. That shit won't work. This country will be fucked up. You have no culture. Your culture is black culture. Fuck you talking about? Oh, goofy ass motherfuckers. Anyway,
Small percentage of black people represent the entire population. Now, if I say, man, that community love touching on you know who they shouldn't be touching on, I'll be wrong, right? For saying, yo, that community is disproportionately being arrested for nasty crimes involving touching people they shouldn't be touching, right? People who are not adults. I'll be wrong for saying that, right? Because again, it'll be ignorant to say this percentage of people represents an entire population when it's just not true. Now, this dude can't seem to understand why exactly Godfrey would be upset at him. Now, I don't know if he's playing dumb or if he's just truly dumb.
And Zumach, whatever.
No, he's playing dumb. Because some of these intelligent racists play racist games. And I'll leave it as this. And we'll do a part 2 of this. Because I just don't got time for racist people. Me, myself. I just don't, bro. This shit is... you know what this is. To even our black folks, even to good white folks and to others, minority groups, like, yo, this shit is just racist. This dude is just a racist. Ain't no way you saying this shit and thinking it's okay. And then try to act like, oh, it's the black, excuse me, it's the black person's fault. Because you being racist, it's our fault. Because we don't allow you to get away with it. But anyway.
Maybe he's just trying to. I always want to give Chad the benefit of the doubt. Because he's probably, that video will probably get more hits than any video he's put out. He's using the Opie strategy. But I'm just like, what the is this guy threatening violence? What did I do to him personally? Here's the conundrum.
I understand about suck ass, racist ass white people. He still keep trying to push that narrative like Godfrey threatened him. Godfrey, all Godfrey said, like, racist motherfuckers like him and the people like him, there should be consequences for that. That's it. That doesn't mean that. I mean, if you want to take that, fine. I'm okay with that. You racist piece of shit, him like that, yeah. Some shit happen to you, bro. Sorry, you can call it, it's a culture thing. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Because I'm okay with that. Like I said, you motherfuckers, racist people, y'all think this shit is okay. That y'all can sit around and disrespect black people and disrespect other people like it's okay to do. But okay, fine. Like I said, fuck with me and see what happens. I will fucking kill one of you motherfuckers playing with me. See, because I don't play like that. I'll bust your ass. So you talking about violence? I'll bring violence to you. I ain't got time to play with racist white people. And like I said, I probably will walk away from you from the jump. But if you keep on trying to push some shit, I'll kill you. Ain't nobody got time to be playing around with racist people. These people want to play games and shit and like they ain't racist and then say racist shit. I will fuck you up. Let's move on.
And another in the long list of hypocrisy in the community, I'll call it. They'll say, please, don't lump us all together. When you see
how he disrespect black people? When y'all heard that shit go on, he was calling them black people niggas. But, he ain't trying to insult us, though. But you continue to keep doing it. Like I said, listen, That's why I don't have a problem with telling people like him, you're a racist. That never that never offend me. Or I feel like that's offensive. Nigga, listen, if you're a racist, you're a racist. Fuck out of here, bro. But anyway, that's one.
A ridiculously inordinate amount of crime in the black community. It doesn't mean we all commit crimes. We're individuals. Yeah, there's people committing crimes. But we're individual. Could you judge us as such? All right. That's how I've lived my life. That's really how I've lived my life.
No, you didn't. Because you're mad at Godfrey, a black man, feeling the way he felt. And you grouping all black people a certain type of way, and you still calling all black people niggas. So no, you didn't do that. That's a lie. You just made that shit up to make yourself feel better about yourself. That's how racists do. The fuck out of here, bro. This dude is tripping. He out his fucking mind. But like I said, to these type of racists like him, you think black people is violent, and okay, then come to a black community and say the shit you saying. See, you on the internet. Talking about you 50-something years old. Well, stop talking gangster like that then. I get a certain type of age, nigga, I don't speak in some type of way. Like, I ain't gonna sit there and be talking to some of them young dudes like that. But you think, you're a bona fide racist, you think you can just talk to black people any type of way. Like I said, you come to me and talk that shit to me. What you talking about and see what happens. You think, okay, you think I care about you, think that I think I'm violent? Okay. You think that shit all you want. I'll fuck you up. Listen, first of all, let's be real about it. Listen, you want to be real? I'll kill you fucking with me. So, think about that. You ain't got to think about Godfrey. Come call me a nigga and see what happens. I'll kill you. How about that? You ain't got to think about Godfrey. You think black people already who we are anyway, so ain't just that, but I know for a fact that you call me a nigga in my face and think it's okay, I'll kill you. Well, I'll at least try to kill you. Put it that way. I'll blow your fucking brains out. You think, because you old, you got guns. Nigga, I got guns too. So you think that all black people is the same. That's your racism. You think black people ain't got no guns? Or do you think that all black people think, we just on violent shit? Nigga, no, my violence, I'll kill you. You play with me, I'll blow your fucking head off. Call me a nigga in my face and see what happens. These fucking goofy ass niggas, man. Goofy ass white people. Racist. They racist.
Individuals. And then the second you the group, they'll come running like you're them. I think you don't want to be part of the group. I think you want to be treated as an individual. If I'm looking at the daily onslaught of crime going on in New York City and seeing that the multitude of it is being perpetrated by black.
Listen, I'm from Baltimore. I ain't committing no crime. But I guarantee you call me a nigga, I'll blow your fucking head off. You can talk about Baltimore crime. You can talk about New York crime. You can talk about all that. But I guarantee you, if you call me a nigga to my face, I'll blow your fucking face off. I'll fuck you up. So you can talk all that gangster shit you talking about. Listen, you ain't gonna worry about Godfrey. Talk that shit to me. See, all you racists, y'all talk real gangster. Y'all ain't like that. I want y'all to say that shit to a motherfucker that come from the community I come from and see what happened to you motherfuckers. You playing. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I will blow your fucking face off. Call me a nigga to my face and see what happened. Right? Because you talk tough, right? You a gangster, right? You talking about what you'll do because you can't fight. Because you say, I'm too old to fight. Well, nigga, I'm 45. Okay, I'm too old to fight too. What's up? What you want to do? Are you really like that? You ain't like that. I know you ain't like that. Fuck around with these fucking clowns. They do that shit all the time. And this dude is sitting there and like, he a thorough. You ain't thorough like that. You're a bitch. You don't even want to fight. You don't want to fight Godfrey. You talking about you don't know who he is. You trying to pretend you don't know. You know who he is. You seen Godfrey because Godfrey will beat your ass. That's why you talking about putting up a gun. All that. Because you can't fight. You can't beat him. You scared of him. Bitch ass motherfucker. Anyway, let's
Guys,
move on.
come in. And I bring it up. Why the do you care? Why would Godfrey give a if I call them because they're acting that way? Why would Godfrey care? I'm not saying it to you. But want to be judged individually. Why paint us with...
See what he do? Oh, Godfrey, you can't. Why you so upset that we calling certain black people niggas? He wants you to do that. Like it's okay to do that. It ain't okay. Listen, why would you think that'd be okay? That's the crazy shit to me. Like, why would you think that's okay that you can that you think that it's okay for you to call other black people the N-words and think that's not offensive? Like, why would you think that? That's the crazy shit about it. That's some shit you need to ask yourself. Anyway, let's move on.
Wide brush. Why?
Did y'all realize how the wide brush is only unacceptable when it comes to saying the N-word or being held accountable for saying the N-word? Because the wide brush is all of a sudden acceptable when he said in this very same video, their community is violent, right? Like, these people are violent people. Black. So you're talking about a small percentage of black people while also painting them as...
But then, mind you, Godfrey has not got no record of anything about him being violent. And you see how he pushed Godfrey to be violent? Godfrey said, nigga, somebody supposed to whoop your ass for saying that. He didn't say he was going to do it or anybody else. He pushing people to do it. He was saying it should be consequences of motherfuckers saying that shit. But you see how he pushed it. That's the shit I'm talking about these races. I don't give a fuck about. Listen, I tell you this, and I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart with races. And I'm gonna leave this with this. Because I get sick of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all keep acting like y'all on a more high ground as people like me. Or somehow black folks. The fuck you talking about? Yo, y'all ain't shit. Y'all mad that black people ain't scared of y'all. And then y'all want to bring back some shit that where black people supposed to be scared of y'all. Yo, listen, I want y'all to understand something real simple. We ain't scared of y'all. We will kill you motherfuckers playing with us. You keep forgetting that. So you bring up, black people violent. Okay, you bring it up all you want. But like I said, we ain't scared of y'all. We will kill you bitches. Playing with us. Playing with black people will get you killed. How about that? I'm glad y'all feel that way. If you think black people are violent, okay, cool. But like I said, we will kill you. You play with us like that. And that's why you continue to keep talking that bullshit, because there's some black people that won't even go that far. But I would. Play with me like that, I'll kill you. I got time to play around with fucking fake ass racists. If you gonna be racist, stand on it. Die for it. Don't try to use the law, bitch ass motherfuckers. I ain't scared of the law. Do you understand that? I ain't scared of the law. You fuck with me, I kill you. I ain't gonna fuck about no law. The law ain't never worked for me. So nigga, I die in this shit. I die with my people. Fuck you talking about? I ain't never scared. I'm not some of my black folks. Nigga, I will die for this. For my people. You play with me, play with my motherfucking kid. You disrespect me, call me a nigga in front of my daughter and see what happens. I kill you, bitch. If I got that thing, I'll up that bitch on you and I'll shoot you in your fucking face. And I'll put hands on you. Say, oh, we violent. I will put hands on you. Fuck you talking about disrespecting me in front of my daughter. I wouldn't do that to you. But Joe did me, and you think that shit is okay. Oh, it's just words. Okay, well, okay. Words is words. Then I kill you, bitch. That's my word. Disrespect me, call me a fucking nigga in front of my fucking kid, and you think that shit is okay. You racist pieces of shit. Y'all don't have no fucking morals or principles. And then you want to sit there and act like y'all got morals and principles. Fuck y'all. So like I said, I'll kill you bitches playing with me. I stayed on that. I ain't like certain black people. I'll kill you. Fuck around with me. I'll kill you. I don't play those games. But anyway, leave comments, hit that like button, support your boys, your boy Mr. OBL. Peace and love to the world.